Hello everyone, I am Harshita from Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering. In this video, let us discuss about declaring objects in Java. Now first, let us know the meaning of an object. An object is an instance of a class where the class is the template for an object. An object is a self-contained component with the methods or the behavior and the properties and the state. An object is a block of memory that contains space to store all the instance variables. Java as an operator called new to create an object. Creating object is also referred to as an initializing an object. Objects in Java can be created by using the following syntax. The syntax is as follows: the class name, object name, semicolon, the object name is equal to new class name. Here we are using the new operator to create the object. And the next, let us discuss by taking an example to know how to create an object. We are creating an object called my object and to print the value of x. In this program, first we are using the public class main and we are using int x is equal to 5. We are here initializing the value of x, that is 5. And here we are using the object called my object is equal to new mine. And to print my object dot x, we are using the print statement, that is system dot output dot println my object dot x. This outputs the value of x, that is x. So the output of this program is 5. And next, let us discuss deeply about declaring an object. Obtaining object of class is two-step process. First, you must declare a variable of the class type. This variable does not define any object. Second, you must acquire an actual or the physical copy of the object and assign it to the variable. You can do this by using the new operator. It is very important to know that the new operator dynamically allocates, that is, it allocates at the runtime that the memory for an object and returns a reference to it. This reference is more or less the address in the memory of the object allocated by new operator. This reference is then stored in the variable. Thus in Java, objects must be dynamically allocated. Let's look at the details of this procedure in upcoming slide. Now to declare an object, first let's create an object of type box. Box, my box is equal to new box. Here we created a object called box. This statement combines the two steps just described. It can be rewritten like this to show each step more clearly. My box, here we are using this statement to declare reference to an object. My box is equal to new box. This statement is used to show that it allocate a box called object called box. The first line declares my object as reference to an object of type box. After this line executes, my box contain the value null, which indicates that it does not yet point to an actual object. Any attempt to use my box at this point will result in a compile runtime error. And the next line allocates an actual object and assigns a reference to it, to the my box, that is the object which we have created. After the next line executes, we can use my box as if it were a box object. But in reality, my box simply holds the memory address of the actual box object. Here, class var is a variable of the class type being created. The class name is the name of the class that is being initialized. The class name followed by the parenthesis specifies the constructor for the class. As we know that a constructor defines what occurs when an object of the class is created. It is important to understand that new operator allocates memory for an object during the runtime. The advantage of this approach is that our program can create as many as or the few objects as it needs during the execution of our program. However, since the memory is finite, it is possible that new operator will not able to allocate memory for an object because of this the insufficient memory address exists. If this happens, a runtime exception will occur. Finally, I conclude my topic by saying that in Java, objects are the instance of classes that encapsulate data and the behavior, as we discussed it before. They support encapsulation, inheritance, and the polymorphism, which are the three key principles of object-oriented programming language. Objects facilitate modular and recyclable code, enhancing the overall flexibility and the maintenance of the Java application which we use in our programs. Thank you for watching my video.